One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Lions will put total leather and we'll get started. On the move from inside is 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So UCLA's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Got the first down and more.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Unloads to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball.
There he goes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Bruins are marching down the field. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Makes the grab.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Off play action. Throws to the tight end.
What the fuck?
He's got an open man. They get him down.
Get off the fucking block.
First and goal from the 9. And the Bruins started this drive back up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The no-frills unis, but big-time swag from their backers in getting the sack.
Yeah, and we are linebacker U. We find linebackers year after year that get after the quarterback that are so athletic, just straight playmakers.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try to power it in.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Touchdown, UCLA.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense
That
will be
was
called on
bullshit,
to protect
man.
this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
That was
He was
freaking
looking for
bullshit.
more running room,
How
but
these
none to
guys-
be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions offense has the ball for the first time. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line in a big red zone opportunity here.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas.
Don't give him that motherfucker, man. God damn.
Line to gain. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Vanderbilt is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Doors fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Shit.
Fires to the wideout.
That was me.
Makes the play. It's intercepted. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That one was me.
Using his legs, it's Thomas. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ivy. They get him
what
on
the fuck,
ground,
A3?
and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pocket breaking down. No.
What the fuck?
That one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. That's reeled in. It's Ross. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see.
Oh my God.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Allard. Unloads to
What
the
the
wideout. And he throws another
A
interception.
fucking whole ass pocket, and you throw it to the left side of the
They
field.
got it at the 34.
And when it's third and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football.
Get off
Offenses
the
have to be
block.
aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
I'm
Well,
fucking
they're
done
trying to catch
with
the
this
defense off guard there with the bootleg. I don't think the ball handling was great by the quarterback. One reason why it didn't really fool anybody defensively. Give the defense credit. Good job with their eyes. They don't give up too many yards at all.
Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Flips it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Bruins are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. It'll be a run on third and short. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 Russian defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off-play action on first down. He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He's going to fire deep. And this is dropped.
Really?
Incomplete.
Why are we dropping him?
He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
How did you
I want to give a
drop
shout out to
that?
the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Wants to return it. He's got great speed. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed,
Nine,
the
can't even block it.
explosiveness.
Damn kick.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Using the quick game.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Might be changing the route. They just keep firing. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. It's complete to the right.
About first down.
And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oklahoma State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up
That's
the
what I'm
Big
saying.
12
How does he
race
get off of it?
significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
The Bruins will line up to kick off and start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Ivy. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
They'll give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's square.
Breaks into the open. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions are on the move. To throw, it's Allard. Dumps it off in the flats. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Able to scrounge 3 yards
that
out
kick
of
out
that
block
one
and
somehow.
get him
It's second and
hell
7.
out of it.
Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Simonton.
Why'd I do that?
He's
Let's come back
down,
in with a
but there's
holding.
a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the
how
line
they
of
can
scrimmage.
break 4 tackles
The
for a
Nittany
touchdown. I
Lions
think
need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the DB right with him to knock it away. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Hot damn, look at that kick. Beauty. A beauty.
A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Coming out attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Using his feet. And it's on the ground.
What the fuck?
Oh, and he's able to get
Come on.
top of it and avert the turnover.
I needed that
Deep
ball.
breath, big sigh of relief. He's able to recover it. You know, you put that thing on the deck, you start to panic. But great job getting back to the fumble, recovering his own fumble. Otherwise, whew, that could have been bad.
Let's go.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Iamalayava. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh,
Yes.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
All right.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31.
Nah. That is right.
Line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll pull it on the read. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
That was totally the wrong thing, but
There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They open the final period with a third down play. Back to pass. It's Aller.
Shit.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
They kick it away on fourth down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. UCLA will go back to work on offense. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. The Bruins come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 49.
Let's make a splash. Splash!
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. To the air on first down.
Oh, shit.
Just too much of a rush.
Wow.
And goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Steps away. Going to try to get it himself. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Fires to the middle.
Hold it.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring it. And 4.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They'll try the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Why in the fuck, man?
Close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Well, trailing late in the game right now, the offense obviously needs better plays than that. They took a negative play, but at least the good news is they got out of bounds, so they were able to stop the clock. They've got to dial something up here that's going to get a big play.
Makes the catch.
No.
And he wanted to score.
Why in
but
the
defense wrestled
fuck,
it out of the
man?
two.
Come
Hey,
on.
really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the...
Big man has it.
Let's
It's a
go.
first down and more.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Penn State. Grab the
blitz all your backers.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
All right, defense.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Flores. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. He'll mark it at the 47. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you've got the formula right now. You got them right where you want.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Matthews. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Bruins need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the right. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And he'll try to boot them into the lead in the final minute. Dead center perfect. Big celebration, understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock. That last field goal put them on top, and now this kickoff unit needs to cover well because it only takes 3 to beat you now. He'll bring it out. It's Ivy.
God,
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight.
Gotta be kidding me.
Interception. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Took a shot as he threw.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. The play action fake.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Go, go, go!
Running wide
Yes!
open down the gut of the field.
Holy
Unthinkable has
shit!
happened for this offense. They're into the end zone. It's a touchdown for the D.
And that is such a critical mistake by the offense, David. You've got the lead late. The
Wow.
only thing your coach is telling you is ball security. They put it on the ground, and not only does the defense pick it up, but they take it into score, and now they've got the lead.
And you talk about coming up big in a big moment. Defense looking for a stop, but how about this? You practice it so much. Getting fumbles, what do? You scoop. Everybody blocks. You take it back to the house. This game just changed with one play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Pretty much down to cases here, David. They have to execute quickly to have a shot at the end.
And obviously you want to do everything you can to make it as short a Hail Mary as possible, right? So try to get a chunk right here before you have to take Jesse that big shot to the end zone.
And you know they're already dialing up that shot play, right? Who has the best hands on offense? Who has the best size? Who can go up high point the football and win you this game?
Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Got it.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close
Damn,
game,
that play,
executing down the
wide
stretch
open.
like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Damn. K-Train was wide open.